You are now listening to the Lazy Daze Radio Network.
You are now listening to the Lazy Daze. That's right. I'm here with Mr. Hans, live in the studio at Lazy Daze. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother? How you doing? The usual, the wake and bake and the rise and grind. So getting the day going. It's a busy day. It's Friday. I'm trying to finish up, but we got a lot of work to do today.
I like it, man. I like it. So what's new in the counterculture world? What's going down in the counterculture? I'm talking music, products, service. What's going on with Lazy Daze? What's going on with yourself? What's going on, brother?
All right, cool. We'll do an open forum. All right. So what's going on in the life of Lazy Daze? All right. So you brought up we'll talk about music first, and just kind of say, what am I listening to? What's in the CD player, or what am I jamming on my radio these days? So been listening to some Deftones. That they got the new album that came out a few months ago. I checked them out at South by, so been running that Deftones through my iPod and radio player.
Yeah, how was that South by performance? I saw Lazy Daze all over South by, man, all over 6, all over the convention center. I mean, Lazy Daze had probably like 20, 30 different locations down at South by?
Yeah, definitely. South by was fun, man. We had a couple of after parties for South by. South by Southwest had an official panel that was discussing some cannabis events, so that was real nice that South by recognized cannabis as a movement, and that was the first time that South by had ever done that. So what we had done is done the after parties for that, and we invited all the panelists and all the attendees and anybody at South by that was interested and also supporting the movement out to our parties, and it was a good turnout, man. We had a lot of good sponsors: Jane Bella, Rollable, Daze with the Fuse, Lazy Daze, and a couple other my friends with Stain Creek Business. So yeah, we had a couple of good sponsors, and South by was awesome.
So that brings up a good point. Lazy Daze has been rolling out a lot of new brands. Tell us a little bit about that and why you guys are taking that approach. It seems like you guys are making a lot of stuff that's specifically targeted for the women demographic. It seems like to me the higher end, let them feel a little bit more comfortable and confident when they want to shop for the products they like, and at the same time integrate fashion along with the counterculture industry. That's huge. That's big. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so among other projects that we're working on, we're spinning out some sub brands, under the Lazy Daze name, and Jane Bella is one of them. So you'll get to know her as Mary Jane Bella or Jane Bella, and that's for all my females. Those are for the hippies and high heels. For the little bit of a high class girl that still, she still supports the cannabis industry, lives a counterculture life, and we wanted to make a brand for her. We felt this was missing in our industry, that our industry, the smoking industry, cannabis industry, or even vape industry was male dominated. So we wanted to make something especially for her. So that's Jane Bella. Check her out.
I think it's also kind of for a little bit more mature audience too, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely not for your teeny boppers, but definitely for your young professional woman,
But then you guys have the Lazy Break,
all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you guys have the Lazy Daze. You have all these new brands that you launched. I also heard a rumor that you guys are getting into the hydroponics, into the green farms, into the organic tomatoes, and just greenhouses and other things there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we have another little project that we're working on, and so it's kind of a two-armed or two-branched deal, I guess you could say. One is with the counterculture industry, and we sell products for the counterculture lifestyle. We decided, hey, how could we not be offering grow supply? So someone like myself, hey, I might not have a giant greenhouse in the backyard, but I would definitely like to have a plant in my living room, or maybe in my kitchen, and it looking real pretty. And so we're going to start with smaller grow supply stuff, and then we're going to start building up to offering a little bit more more, high-end equipment for your larger growers. So we're venturing into grow supply. And then we also have a project that we're launching out here in Austin for an eco farm. And that'll be a sustainable operation, with solar and aquaponics and water collection, and also kind of creating a sustainable community. So we're working on that as well. So that's another one of our projects out here in Austin.
All right, not to cut you short, Hans. We're gonna get back to it. We gotta get to the weather real quick. We're gonna do the weather. We'll be right back. You guys are listening to Lazy Daze Radio here on Lazy Daze Counterculture.
Lazy Days weather is always partially cloudy, with a chance of a nap. It is expected to clear up before the 20th minute at the 4 o'clock hour, but will return to normal by this evening. Did you know you can now find all your favorite Lazy Days products online? Weather is hazy, and days are lazy, here at the Lazy Days Weather Desk. Talk to your friendly Lazy Days glass professional and ask what is the best solution to keep your glass clean.
All right, we are back on Lazy Daze Radio. We got a couple more minutes before we're going to wrap up the show. We are talking about what's going on with Lazy Daze. We also are starting a whole new Lazy Daze Radio, is what I heard, and TV series. What's going on with that? Tell us a little bit. I heard that the Lazy Daze TV is going to be almost like the Wayne's World meets what? What are we talking about here, Mr. Hans?
Wayne's World meets Cheech and Chong, let's say. Something or other. Maybe even Wayne's World meets Cheech and Chong meets, what are those?
Fred Flintstone? No, just playing.
So it'll be fun. It'll be informative. We'll be reviewing products. We'll be having, new content, new shows, cooking, gardening, art, all the kind of cool content that belongs in the counterculture lifestyle. So that's Daze TV. And Daze Radio, we've hand-selected good music, good content, and we understand that, our counterculture lifestyle, we all have a different taste in music and what we watch and what we consume as far as information. So we feel we got a good collection of good content that I think people are really going to enjoy. So aside from the Wayne's World meets Cheech and Chong meets Mythbusters, we're going to have a really, really kick-ass radio show. We'll call it a pirate radio station, man. We're going to do whatever the hell we want. We're going to make sure that it's cool, and we want the feedback so we can make it better.
And you guys are submitting for iHeart right now, too, is what I hear.
Yes, so that's the plan. So not only will you hear our radio station in our stores, but you'll be able to listen to it everywhere you go, on your phone, in your car, at your house. Lazy Days is coming at you, man. We got to be more than just a store, more than just a name brand, but we want to be a part of your life. We understand that you guys work hard. You're probably chugging Red Bull all day. You're slamming coffees just to get through the day, but Lazy Days is about really putting in that time, and then you earn that relaxation period or that vacay, at the end of the day. So, at the end of the day, spark up, turn on some Lazy Days tunes, and take back and enjoy what you've done for the day. Kind of take a step back and appreciate all that work that you did, and then don't let anyone tell you shit. Just smoke that J and relax.
All right, let's take time for a station ID real quick. Hold up.
Yeah.
Counterculture Radio, broadcasting live from Lazy Days.
All right, we're back. I love it, man. That's what we're doing. Awesome. We're talking with Hans from Lazy Days. So, Mr. Hans, we got a couple minutes left. We got about a couple seconds left, actually. So, they're letting us do 10 minutes today live, which is awesome. We're going to start doing this a couple days a week. But now, to wrap it up, you have about 20 seconds. What do you have to say to wrap up the show today?
Oh, okay. Follow us on Facebook, Lazy Days Counterculture. Follow us on Twitter at Lazy Days Co. Tag us. We are Counterculture. Enjoy the day. Thanks for listening to Daze Radio, Lazy Days Radio, Daze TV. And we're coming at you with a whole bunch of really badass stuff, man. I can't even explain on how much stuff we got in the works. So we'll be unloading this stuff, week by week, and we hope you like it, and look forward to bringing it to you. So I appreciate your time, man.
All right, Mr. Hans, appreciate it, brother, and we are out.
Hey, counterculture fans, how would you like to stay up to date with the hottest new items on the market, along with receiving cool deals and extreme promotions? Now you can. Like us, follow us, and share with us on Facebook and other social networks.